Hey guys, Mark the Matter here, and welcome back to Let's Play Back to the Future, the game.
The expo's already started.
Still trying to save Doc here.
It's not going anywhere.
So we climb, I think we used the rope for something. I haven't checked a fact walkthrough or anything. I
Can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Seems kind of disingenuous to do that.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
I mean, I'm fine using the hints. They're in the game already, so that's not really a problem for me, but consulting a walkthrough for a game like this is a little... The entire point is solving puzzles. So... If you don't even try, there's really no point in playing the game.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
I need a hint for this. Okay. Ah, yes. Talk to Emmett. I didn't think we could.
Hey, Emmett!
What?
I guess he can't hear me from down here.
Rope.
I can't undo the knot. This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose.
Trying to climb, you idiot. Go back up to the roof.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it. This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here.
Can you climb?
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Ah.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't.
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge. Now get me down from here.
Any ideas?
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
Fair enough. Well, time to help you.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Which is weird, because we're closer to him up here than we were when we were on the ground. No, we're closer to him on the ground than we were up on the roof, so...
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Really needed the hint for that one, it seems, because that goes against normal logic. Just gonna use on the rope. Now I can swing across, hopefully.
Hang in there.
I don't have it.
Rope. So swing back. Okay. Come on, back. Back. And catch Emmett. Oh!
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants. They're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed. Ah!
Can't fuck up your suit anymore, it seems.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
There we go.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty,
Marty? Thanks.
don't mention it.
Oh, amazing.
The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly.
Yay!
Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
You're back, Emmett. You're back to you. I love it. Oh, dear.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends.
Oh, dear.
Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Doc, what are you doing? Doc? No. Bad Doc. Oh, no, no, no! Well, we saved young Emmett, but old Emmett's working against us now. The final
Let
episode.
me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Oh.
It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Out of time, coming soon. So, we're going to be probably starting this by the end, before this video's starting the final episode before this video's over. I have a feeling this is run too short to be considered a full episode. That was pretty tense. I loved it. I also like the Star Wars references, even though I beat the game to them. As usual, it's kind of disconcerting to try to read. It can cause headaches if you try to follow these credits too closely. I don't know if it'll be like that for you, but it's definitely like that for me. So, I've been Merrick D'Amato, and I'll be right back with you in, well, a few minutes my time, but in your timeline, it'll be pretty much instantaneous. We'll start out the final episode. See you in your timeline. Hi. Obviously, Merrick, we just spoke a few seconds ago. And this is the final part, well, not the final part, but the final episode of Back to the Future. It's been quite a story so far. Let's see how it ends. Well, it won't be ending for a while, but you know. Not much left of this Let's Play, really. Telltale Games. I love the music in this. Episode 5, Out of Time. Pete Seikel. I like his art direction. Oh, that's attractive. You're a slacker, McFly.
Hello?
Marty! You're awake! Good!
Doc! Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
You let me sleep. Oh, nice of you.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back in the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I see it.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah. Is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But...
That's not good.
Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Now we're just making our way to the high school. You almost ran me
Doc.
over, you asshole.
Watch out! You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night,
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Oh dear.
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc,
It was science.
you can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
No.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No! Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
Where is it? There it is. Ah, crap.
Oh, come on.
You can't move a little faster, McFly?
Here, little static thingy.
Ugh. Yeah, forgot to check what do we have in our inventory? 1986 newspaper photo George McFly. Okay. Don't have our skateboard or guitar anymore.
Gotcha.
God, whoa, we're flying now.
Whoa! Whoa!
We're unconscious again? Probably are, frankly. Wow.
The future is coming today.
Ooh,
There's
another
a
Christmas
shiny
song.
new
Awesome.
tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not
I
bad,
like this
eh?
song.
Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right, all right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Place looks awesome. That was a really good song. Let's chat up Arthur.
Hey, Artie,
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
the expo? Sure, but I was wondering. You haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
See you around.
I need to ask about Trixie.
Hey, Artie,
I want to know if my Sylvia theory is right.
come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
See you around.
Let's talk to Hostile Guy.
Convention!
How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute, you're the guy that makes the algae cakes? What? I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey! You're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice!
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster!
Ugh, fair enough, they taste awful.
Enlightenment awaits.
Excuse me, Mr...
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your
It's
service.
a Jacques Cousteau reference.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
Jacques Duteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following here.
I guess people are always bugging you for autographs, huh? Asking you to tell them stories about your adventures and stuff.
It gets a bit old, but I can always retreat to the depths. The fish are much less demanding.
Cool.
See you around.
Let's see what else we got around here.
Insert ticket to enter.
Tickets, got it. Clock.
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
Not sure how that thing tells time. but-
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
What?
Hello, Corleone.
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty. Now.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
What?
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh! You're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Let's talk to Trixie. We like Trixie. Trixie's nice. The phone booth.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
That's kind of stupid, but okay. KL4253. Hey, Trixie!
Greeting!
Hi, Trixie.
That's Techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet?
Yeah.
That's Jacques Cousteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How do I get tickets?
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Where's Emmett?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see, 8 kilobeats past 50. We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
Weird.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Nope.
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Inspire me.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Artie told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
No, he didn't.
Come on, Trixie. I'm dying to know how you got the job back.
You won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
Fine.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
So, where is... Let's go into the glass house. Yay!
No one in here.
Maybe there's someone in future furnishings.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
ColecoVision. Potted plant?
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Oh, what's this console do? Red button.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
Weird. What else the console got? Green.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment. I'm afraid he's off on one of his little adventures.
Thanks. Bye.
Farewell.
Conversation terminated.
Awesome.
I'm taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Oof. Blue button.
In the mood for fun, the house of the future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Okay, so where is Emmett? Might as well check out the bathysphere once.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less delightful.
Ooh, let's do this.
Well?
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Really, what else would he say? He's Marty McFly. So where is Emmett? May as well talk to Edna. Potted plant. Another one?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Who doesn't talk to plants? Ooh, picture radio.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
That's just what they're listening
He's
to in the
approaching.
soup kitchen.
Danny, can I talk to Edna for a minute?
Be my guest. I'd like a couple minutes of quiet.
What's this about?
What'd you do with Emmett, Edna?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's trying to ruin his life.
Believe it or not, I'm the one trying to save it.
From what?
From you, mostly. You really don't know where Emmett is?
I haven't the foggiest. If he's smart, he's run far away from whatever dangerous shenanigans you talked him into perpetrating today.
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans?
Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnoff.
It's not my name.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
You hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Not really.
Okay, this is pointless. I've got...
Stay away.
Ugh, stupid right button. I'm not done. I ain't done with you.
Hiya, folks.
Pull a switcheroo.
What?
Hey, you know what I'm planning, and you agree with me.
Hello, Smirnoff.
Recording Edna on the plan is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it. Edna, we need to talk.
Go ahead. It'll give me a chance to rest my ears.
What is it now?
Why'd you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to him.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Secret? What secret?
You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
Oh, you didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
Got the goods on you.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Rhymes with which?
You're ruthless, manipulative, and power-hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one sometimes has to stoop to low tactics. But I'm sure you already know that, Comrade Yakov.
I'm not a Yakov, you fool!
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little scared of your anarchistic tendencies.
Freaking idiot.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know! I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position.
Okay,
Well,
don't say the word
Ladies' Decent
Canadian as an
Society shall
insult.
hear about this. Make no mistake.
Don't say the word Canadian as an insult, you bitch.
Why is Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Oh.
He also knows that I could just as easily pen an expose about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
You're blackmailing him?
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnoff. We look out for the public interest.
Ugh. Fucking bitch.
Okay, this is pointless. I've got to find...
Just gonna talk to Q-Ball, then probably close the video off if Q-Ball's still around. Maybe Trixie's got some dirt on Edna.
Hi, Trixie.
Now what can I do you for?
You don't have any information
Thanks.
on that. I think we'll just drop off the I think we put the pot plant back in here.
Push of a button.
Nah.
Hey, hostile guy.
How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Hey, wait a minute. It's you. Forget it, mister.
Fine, I'm just gonna steal your fucking algae
How
cake.
about an algae cake?
Just gonna try one more time to call the phone booth and see what happens.
Welcome to the world of a push of a...
Console. Phone booth.
In the house of the beauty.
Please recite the variants.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, Trixie. It's me, Michael.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking out this snazzy phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Conversation terminated.
Let's try the other options and close the video off.
In the house.
Clearance.
Phone of the future.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan.
Wow,
What do you
impression.
want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear, but it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
The plans have changed.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous, and that Yakov Smirnov was a foreign agitator, that the only way I could get Emmett back would be to scoop him up after his dreams were shattered, and so on and so forth.
I said a lot of things, but I was a little crazy at the time. The important thing is, now I think you should let Emmett go ahead with his little demonstration.
Oh, I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnov, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No! I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
Smirnov's listening, isn't he?
No, listen.
Listen, Smirnov. I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
Lay off, Yakov.
Why are you saying all those terrible things about Emmett's friend?
Young Comrade Smirnov, you were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I called 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 it.
It's just you
Woo!
and me. So, I don't mean to pry, but why did you burn down all those speakeasies?
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
Well, we should probably get back to the plan.
Yes.
Goodbye. Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
I don't think so.
Examine.
Detective Parker's secret police recorder. Just like a regular potted plant, but with a recorder inside.
In the house of the...
Please recite variants.
Klondike.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Interesting.
Good for you, Trixie.
Honestly, I'm glad she's happy. But, I have a plan. We're gonna have to go through with that next episode. So until then, I've been Merrick D'Amato, and I'll see you all in the future! Hi, hope you enjoyed that video. This was played, recorded, and edited by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Ann Rogers, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Ciao!